So this like 40,000 mile 9.5 has no heat, and these are all plugged. Scraping them, and the heater core was replaced. Everything else was replaced, but there's still no heat. So there's also misfiring and going through a lot of coolant.
I got a corroder.
Oh. So you can see all the junk in there in the head. So yeah, so I want to explain, some of this was recorded with my camera and my phone camera and taking pictures with the camera, like these pictures. As you could see, there's some chunks in there. It was pretty blocked off. We tried to clean up some of them, and we wanted to clean the head to see how salvageable it was.
See it? Wow.
Yeah. Move it around.
Can you grab it with anything? Yeah, I just gotta probably blow it out with a good. That's open, see? That's good. Oh, it's good. This one's good.
So, I go through explaining most of how it happened, or how we think it happened, and you can see those valves were just burnt there. Sorry, it went by so fast, but you could see that they were pretty burnt. So this is me cleaning it. We're trying to run through this solvent. The solvent was a little dirty, but we tried to clean it the best we could. And these are some of the chunks. They're like hard chunks I can't. It cracks it. This little, like rocks. It's probably South Lake or raw coolant, but it's still draining out. You can see some in the bottoms, like around there. So this is the head. After we tried scraping it, I used a screwdriver and I would try and break some of the stuff. Some of that stuff was stuck on the head so hard, even hitting it with the screwdriver didn't do anything. So this is the head without the valves and the cams and the caps. So this was after cleaning it, and this is the block, and you can see the water in it. We soaked it with B&G and hot water to try and dissolve whatever was in the block. And you can see the third piston over from the left, that one is black. That was the one with the burnt valves. You can see the other ones comparatively aren't too dirty or dark, but that second one from the right is pretty black. So we go over to the old head, which is on the ground, and we found out after cleaning it right there, are the two burnt valves. You could see the head was also warped, so we decided not to use this head, and we got a different head for the car. So this is the old head, this is the new head. Taking all the caps off, putting these cams in here with the caps from this motor, and using these lifters in this head after you dip them in clean oil. So here is part of putting it back together. We had the head back on, all cleaned, all nice, ready to throw everything back at it. And you can see there was a lot of bolts, a lot of parts taken out. This was a pretty big job, and we did it pretty quickly. Like me and another coworker just went to town taking it apart and putting it back together, and we did it perfectly. The car ran so smooth. It was 40,000 miles and this happened, which is kind of a disappointment, but whatever the person prior owning this car did to it screwed it up pretty bad. So we fixed it and it was running great, back to the customer, and no issues. And it's kind of a disappointment though. Like everyone said, for such a low mileage car to just need such work done to it because someone decided to put the wrong coolant or something, because who knows what the previous owner did. This person just got this car and it turned out to be kind of a horror, and I'm sure the person kind of second guesses himself, but this car is going to run so smoothly now. So I hope you guys enjoy. Peace out. And don't forget to buy a SAAB. Just kidding. Do whatever you want.